Hi guys, so this video should hopefully be a little bit shorter than my more recent ones. I guess I didn't realise I could talk that much. Today's video should be quite simple and short. This is to help any of you out there who struggle with split ends. My hair type is extremely prone to split ends and there's just nothing I can really do about that except for manage it the best I can. This method could also be really useful if you're looking to extend the time in between getting trims. By doing this you should hopefully be able to get trims less frequently because you're keeping the split ends at bay. Just quickly before I start, because I seem to always forget to say this at the end of the video, but like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on as well. All of that stuff really helps me out, so thank you. I will also leave my Instagram handle in the description below as always. And yeah, let's just get into it. So this method is called the search and destroy method, and it basically is self-explanatory. You just search through your hair and any little split ends that you find you destroy. So the only thing you're going to need to do this is hair scissors. Please don't use just any regular scissors. It could actually end up doing more damage than good and we definitely don't want that. I have these ones. They come in this little case and they're like rainbow kind of effect. I got these really cheap on Amazon. I think they were maybe £9 and they're great and they've lasted me a long time. I've had these for a few years now. It also comes with that little stopper at the top so you don't stab yourself by accident, which is something that I would do. So yeah, these are the ones that I use. Like I said, please don't use just like any old scissors. So it's definitely worth getting a pair of these. So there are multiple ways that you can do this, but first I'll show you the way that I do it and then I can go through a couple of the other ways that you can try. I also would typically do this the same day as washing my hair and the same day that I do an oil treatment. You don't have to do that, but in my mind for some reason, and I don't even know if this is accurate, but doing this before doing an oil treatment, in my head I always have the image of like the oil treatment is sealing and hydrating all of those fresh ends that you've just cut. So I don't know if that's true, but that's the way that I like to do it. So yeah, essentially what we're going to be doing is just going through our hair and picking up on any little split ends and just snipping them off. So the way I would typically do it, my roots are pretty greasy at the moment. I think this is 6th day hair, so try not to pay too much attention to that. I will first just brush through my hair to make sure everything is nice and smooth. And then I like to typically do this in 4 sections, so 2 sections on each side. If I'm not really doing anything or I want to go through it even more than that, I could sometimes split it in 3 sections on each side, but for now I'm just going to do 2. I like to start at the top. You just want to kind of wrap your hair around your fingers like this. And then you're just going to pull the hair through, and I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but little strands will start to pop up. And okay, so there's one there. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but this little guy here has just popped up and it's just a little split end. So I'm just going to snip right above where the split end starts. And basically that's it. You just continue to go through your hair, and as you go you'll see these little bits of hair that pop up and you just snip any split ends that you find. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I would just go through all 4 sections in my hair in that exact same way. Usually when you get to the ends of your hair you will find more split ends than you do going through the midsections. Some of the other ways that you can try, first of all is, I don't know if there's like actual names for these, but this one is kind of like a twist style, I suppose, where you get your hair, and again you can do this in as many sections as you like. You would just get your hair and twist it, and then little hairs will pop up this way as well, and you can go through them and do the same thing, just snip any off that you find. You could also braid sections of your hair. I'm just going to do a really quick braid just to show you. So in the braided sections you will also find little bits that poke out. You can just go through these little sections that pop up and again snip off any little split ends that you find. Another way that I will sometimes do this is if I've been wearing a braid all day or like double braids all day, then by the end of the day you're going to notice little bits coming out, probably more than you would if you just braided it and went through it immediately. So at the end of the day, before you take your braids out, you could just quickly go through them and see if you can find any split ends and snip them off. Those are the main ways that I know of and that work for me. Like I said, I just prefer to go through it in simple sections. I will usually do this just while watching TV or something. I find it quite therapeutic actually, and it's really satisfying knowing that you're getting all of those dead ends off immediately before they can do any more damage. And yeah, you're not losing any length doing this, and you're literally only taking off the tiniest bit from each strand that has a split end. You only need to cut literally right above where the split end starts, so that way you're not having to cut off any of the healthy strands. I always find that my hair feels really soft and healthy after doing this. So yeah, that's how I keep my hair healthy and get rid of split ends without losing any length for in between trims. I hope some of you find this helpful and let me know if you do try it out or if it's something that you already use. If I can find these specific scissors that I bought, I will leave a link to them in the description below. I seem to have gotten into the routine of posting about once a week, so I think that's the schedule that I'm going to try and keep up with at the moment. I hope you all have a good day and I will see you in the next one.